It's because I use my mic on many different things separately, so I have to swap it over when I'm streaming. That's all. One day I'll actually get a professional setup. You should be able to hear me now, and it should let me know if it's too loud. And you were just being polite, mate. You could see my mouth moving. You knew I was muted. But yeah, I'm just doing a desperate attempt to try and clutch some interest from the randos that we get after about 10 minutes, or within 10 minutes. But we need 3 more followers in order to hit 3870. And then that'll move, hopefully. Full speed battle bus. Oh, we might not play it a lot anymore, but you never lose it, do you? You never lose it. Is it loud? Yeah, I have actually got it turned down a lot, you know. Is that better? I just tried to steer with my sneak. It didn't turn when I turned it. I grabbed hold of my sneak. If it still needs tweaking, let me know, because I'd rather sort now not miss the bulk, if you know what I mean. The mixing on this album wasn't the greatest, but the tunes were good. Music's now quiet. Oh, were you on about my microphone was too loud? Right, I get you. I'll put music up. I'll just put the music up. I'll put me down a fraction. Let me know if that's balanced. Welcome in, everybody. Good evening. I can see a few people passing through. Are we good now? Zero, welcome in, mate. Welcome to Le Chanel. Mr. Dahl, how are you, buddy? I want to come back round and do Tower Bridge, but I bet I crash this time. Music slightly more, I'd say, for like more up. Have a migraine all day. We'll get ready for the music, mate. Music up. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Let me know if we're good now. I don't know if we've got clearance for that. No. Good job them buildings weren't there. I thought we were going to hit the ground, so I'm okay with the building hits. There's no way I should have put a turn in, a loop in with this over London after just going through the bridge. Not at all. Welcome to this evening stream. Thank you very much for stopping on the stream as it's been presented to you via the shorts feed. We are phattpantz. You are my latest subscriber. See what I did there? It's worth a try anyway. But yeah, thank you for the likes. And don't forget, top right of the stream, you can hit the sub button. There's also 3 dots where you can drop a like. And also, you can press and hold your screen now, and you can like via that method. While you listen to Braveheart, and I fly through London in a battle bus. We're going to go and visit King Charles. I almost said Lizzie. No. Oh, that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. We shouldn't be doing that. You'll get yourself muted there, Mr. Dahl, with that. We don't even talk about that button. Type something else quickly before everybody comes in and reads that first. You know what bloody randos are like. Boom, 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 boom. Shall we go to Heathrow and annoy people? Thank you so much for the sub, man. Or should we swoop London once more? Oh, I'm on the caramel latte, mate. I've been looking forward to it all day. I was going to have one this morning, but I don't want 2 of these a day. I don't mind having 2 sneaks every now and again, but I don't want 2 caramel lattes because I want it to last me, if you know what I mean. That had a little suspension bridge thing going on. But yeah, thank you for the subs, guys. I think that we only need a couple more to change this number below me, so really appreciate anybody which can hit that button. We will fly something serious in a bit. I just wanted to start off with a little bit of fun. And just a reminder, at 4,000 subs, we're going to give away one of these controllers as well, guys. So stick with us, because we do stuff here. Always something going on. Even when there shouldn't be. What plane would everybody like to see tonight? Some of the regulars that are in know what planes I've got. Oops. The F4. You could do the F4 on Grand Canyon, you know. I've always said that's like the perfect, like match speed, that. F15. Who are you, Zero? Who are you? I hate it when people have got different names on another platform. Who are you, Zero? If you've said F15, I know you know me. I've got to adjust to everybody's names again. Who are you in the shadows? Hey, well, you hit the 3870. Thank you. Onwards to 3880 now. On the volcano. Aha, got you, man. Beautiful. F22, the Top Gun clip in the volcano. Because I was waiting for people to give me grief about me doing it in an F22 and putting Top Gun stuff to it. But nobody did. I think that they just went with the flying was that good, I got away with it. All right, let's hit Heathrow. Thank you for the likes. Keep pumping that heart button, guys. And all you newbies as well. Welcome in. It's not busy down here tonight on this server, is it? Everything looking good. For one priceless moment in the whole history of man. God, it don't want to res in, does it? Come on, hold it, man. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I love it. I hate it. I hate it so much, but I do love it. Have we got enough ground clearance? I don't know if we have. Ah, we have. Yeah, we're cool with that. We're cool. Bum 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 bum. Oh. Should we get him? Should we get him? Could you imagine if he could actually see what I was in? If he had the mod? How funny would that be if you're just cruising along and then a battle bus rolls up on you? Right. F4, Grand Canyon, did you say? Should we go for that? Nice little bit of fun for a change. We normally do the fun at the end of the stream. I might start doing it at the beginning. F4. I've not flown that for a bit. What, for finally playing the game, yeah, Silver? For actually doing what everybody else does? I was watching one of the Sidemen videos, not a Sidemen video, but one of the Sidemen on their own personal channel the other day. I think it was Simon. And he actually did in his vlog, he actually apologised for how clickbait and error his, like, it was like, I have to apologise for, like, the clickbait title from the other day, because it had nothing to do with what the video was. It's like, it's literally, it's like, it wasn't even clutching its straws. Departure. We'll put some clouds on. Here we go. F4 indeed. Do me a favour though, guys. Absolutely hammer that heart button, and we'll see whether we can hold people. The name's Pants. Phattpantz. Shaken, not stirred. Sneak of the week. Caramel latte. I need to order some more of that. It's like giving me anxiety thinking about running out of that flavour. It's mad. How have I fallen victim to my own deal? That's not meant to happen. I'm not meant to have to buy the product all the time as well. I haven't even earned enough fucking commission to buy a tub yet, if you know what I mean. But it's that good. It's like, I don't care what it costs, I need it. And it is good. It works. It works a fucking treat, to be fair. Yeah, man. Yeah, just take it whenever, man. I ain't going to become a millionaire off a deal with Sneak, if you know what I mean. So, I ain't thinking, yeah, if I get cans again, because when I eventually level up to get the 10% discount, I'll unlock some credit. And I'll be entitled to buy some more product for free. Then I'm going to get myself 12 cans of Blizzard. Right, let's get that handbrake off. Let's get up. And apologies for flying a battle bus. I don't know what's gone wrong with that, but let's get you up in the air. That's what happens when you let go of stuff. That I didn't like that takeoff at all. Get flaps away. Such an old bird, this. I forgot how much you've got to battle it on a flight stick. I still think that I've still got drift on this, even after recalibrating. Get them wheels put back. Alright, here we go. Grand Canyon. Do us a favour, guys, as well. 3 dots in the top right. Click it and press like. Don't do the other option that Mr. Dahl talked about. It is a beast to fly this. I don't remember it being as awkward. It's almost like it's fighting me with something different. Can't quite work it out, but ooh, I thought I was clipping that. Is the engine noise too loud? That's going to be a crash. Absolutely going to be a crash. Excuse me while I cheat. Yeah, I think the plane, the actual engine noise of this, with it being the older engines, is fucking through the roof. Bow, bow. That should be a lot better. I just need to get some speed back up in this beast. Might also do a MiG-29 in here tonight. Just for the control point of view, because there's something which is ruddering this. I'm going to text the lads and ask them what warranty I've got on it and see whether they've got one in stock and if I can just go and swap it. We'll go back up this way, because that only leads to the lake. I need to post in Discord as well. Just want to keep an eye on it a second as well. Right. There's no control over it, but we've got just enough. It's more luck taking this through here, but it is, as I've always said it is like the perfect natural plane that's matched for the Grand Canyon. Oi oi! Oi oi! Oi oi! But I feel that the control of the MiG-29 is better suited with allowing slowdowns. Yeah, man. Oh, that's what happens when you try and rotate with no airspeed. As if we've saved it. Almost. Come on. I can't believe. Sweet, man. Good to see you sorted. Come on. Let's get the speed up. But yeah, it's being. I was saying I think I've got something wrong with the flight stick, because even after recalibrating it, I've got such a bad drift. Ah, mine's only 6 months old though. It'll be second stick. It'll be second stick. This game's claimed, but we've put hours on them. I've done more in that 6 months than what most people will probably do in the history of the game, if you know what I mean, that they'll play. Plus, most flight sticks are used to fly an A320 from Leeds to Amsterdam or something like that. You're not hanging off your ass off your table trying to hold on. Oh, is it? Yeah, I've just had the caramel latte. I'm loving it as well, man. I've like waited all day to have that one. Could have had it earlier, but I was like, I enjoy it so much in the day. I never drink that one at night, and I was like, no, I'm gonna have one, but I'm gonna have one like tonight and enjoy it, and I did. Oh, it's so aggressive. Ooh. No. I got that one wrong. We've managed a couple of subs tonight as well, so we're good. I started with the battle bus, thinking maybe it might hold a few extra people in. And it did to a degree. Oh, that's cool. We done like 5, so I think 5's going to be our like daily target to try and get followers for that. Not a lot, but the watch time hours are going on the partner count, so even if I just stream like this until I get partnered again and then jump back to full screen, but we'll see. I've gone with this option tonight because I think flight sim we can get away with it on portrait. But I'm gonna do something that I don't normally do, and I'm gonna keep swapping planes as well, and I'm gonna hit this Grand Canyon area with MiG-29 as well later. Because I just think with the added control of the 29, we could do some dirty stuff, but I'm going to have to be on the brakes and stuff. Because that goes another 150 to 200 knots extra. Evening, Baz. I could. Yeah. Maybe I was. I'd have a job. It's a Switch one that I've got. I'm waiting for the Xbox version. Which the Xbox version as well, let me get this right, is absolutely amazing. Look at that. I set that up the other day. Look at that for a controller. Stunning. Bum, 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 ba-dum. If you're new, make sure you hit the sub button and drop us a like. Oh, really? Bum, 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 ba, bum. Oh yeah? So can you not lose then? God, that's low. What a section this is. I'm telling you, one day I'm just going to get bundled into a van and made to fly drones for the government. I feel like... Oh, that's a bad one. Oh, we got away with it. I feel like I'm the Neo with a flight sim. Some dude looking at me like Morpheus. He's the one. As we crash. Oh, mad. Thank you for dropping through, guys. Strong numbers tonight for just like chilling level. Very good to see. A few more each day coming and joining. Yeah, I noticed it was only 30 quid. It's not like come out at like top end price, is it? Focus. How are you, man? Yeah, man, we're here again. Chipping away at that 100,000 plaque on YouTube. Flying the aggressive F4 that doesn't want to do much. The old bird, but it's so glorious. But what I'm gonna do tonight is I'm flying the F4 and then I'm gonna thingy. Ah, beautiful. Thank you for letting me know who you are. It's so hard getting used to people, like, on different platforms and different names. And because I've, like, platform hopped a lot, you know, and, you know, fair play to all of you that, like, platform hop with me. It ain't an easy thing to do when it's easy to just tune into someone else on your preferred platform, and I genuinely appreciate it. But you all know that I'll build up again. It's what we do. You know what I mean? But I've got work starting next week, so shifts are going to be a little bit all over, and a majority of nighttime streaming will be gone. But obviously, where I have days off, I will be streaming, and I'll try some later streams when I get in from work and stuff. But I could also be knackered, and I ain't having a sneak at 10 o'clock at night. But what I might do is take a sneak to work and have it at like halfway point, so I'm still buzzing off it, if you know what I mean. Ain't really about luck this one, mate. It's good luck if my lungs hold up. That's the only thing, because they're still fucked from COVID and I'm going back to manual work. And I'm also about 5-6 stone heavier than what I need to be for this job. So you watch what happens. Watch what this motherfucker's capable of. Even with no lungs. Oh, come on, make that. Get in. Well, I'll end up in hospital if it goes wrong. That's what'll happen. And then I'll be really screwed. And then you'll be getting a GoFundMe for my memorial rather than the next stream. Oh man. I wanted to cut off up in that mountain range then, that looked mint. Grand Canyon. And I'm gonna reset soon and come back in the MiG as well. So probably another 5-10 minutes or so of this. Just knew I wasn't making it round that corner. Given a damn. Absolute classic song, this. Thank you for the likes as well. I've got no speed. Ooh. Oh, excellent. Do you know what? I like house viewing. I used to do it just to have a look at people's houses as well, many, many years ago. Eh? How can there be a new F-15? They've taken lessons off Xbox and started releasing extra versions of old shit. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, it's always been a 90-year plan for the F-15. Yeah, fair enough. That'd be mint, that. But that's got to be old bodywork. So how does it put up with the extra strain, if you know what I mean? Mad. You'd think they'd just move forward with the Tempest and that type of stuff, wouldn't you? But... oh, could you imagine some Rusky sitting there going, it's okay, don't worry about it, only F-15. And then next minute, boom, it's just like, oh, shit. Oh, I've hit the zone. I've hit the zone. I hit the zone there. The mixing on this album's terrible, by the way, as you've probably gathered already. I'm gonna have to go wide on that. Kind of work with the flow of it. Ooh. 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 Oh, went to turn the wrong way. Rescued, rescued, rescued. Come on, baby. Come on. Zone in. I was trying to find a way earlier of importing my old Minecraft worlds to my PC from Xbox, but they still don't seem to have done it without using Realms. And then it's a bit scuppered. But I have found that Google Play have now launched on PC as well. So there should be some mobile games that I'll be able to play on here, which should tag people. So if you see me playing a mobile game, don't judge me. I'm doing it for channel growth and quickly, yeah? But I need to check, because my main Google account has obviously got my name plastered all over it. Even though the gaming name on there is phattpantz, it's got my personal details in it. And I need to check if games share that type of stuff, or if it's ad for email, you know, if anybody's multiplayering. I might have to set up a separate one just for streaming. But then obviously nothing likes a second Google account in your PC. Never mind the 800 that I've got. Let's say we're dipping there. We reached the end of the canyon there. We have. I'm going to go there and see what that is, because that is clearly an airport. Oh my god, look at it. Could you imagine? Could you imagine just sitting in that? It'd be mint. If you're new, make sure you hit the sub button. My friends. I've got a new wallet, Mr. Milton. From a request from someone to go big. Go big or go home was the brief. Now, at first you think, well, that's the same size, but it's more square. And it's got 4 card slots in it, and they're a bit deeper. That's a prototype I've made up, because I didn't want to guarantee it until I knew. But yeah, more of a square wallet. I'll get some pictures of it. This is probably going to be absolutely miles away, innit? And it's not going to be worth going there. I was just about to say, look at that for a shot, and then I've goofed it in the water. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Inconceivable. Inconceivable. Eee. This is actual land in America. Does it never baffle you how like barren America actually is? Oh. It's crazy, right? Like how much space there is out there. I bet there's like areas out here where it's like still covered in gold and that type of stuff that no one's ever... They'll be in like another gold rush. I think that is miles away. I've always said this, I wish it told us distance from player rather than how high they are. Look at that. That's like the Ozark, isn't it? Anybody watch that TV show, by the way? That's one of the rare ones that I have watched. I thought it was brilliant. Quote, the fuck I am. Are we... Is that Vegas? Yeah, yeah, I'd agree with that. If you're on about the production of it, you might be on about something else, like, but the production of it is very much like the production of The Apprentice. That's also a heavily filtered with blue. You are very observant. Right, Vegas, Vegas, Vegas. We got any planes with the red stripe down? Oh, I can't remember the direction. Connor? I can't remember the direction. I want to say... this direction. Might not be. Might not be. We're going for a quick flight. I remember your name, yeah? Yeah. You kept shouting, "It's Connor," even though I kept saying, "I know." Hit that for a cliff. Just pip that in an F-15 across the front, blowing dust up. I need an ear waggle tonight. Thank you very much, mate. Definitely need the likes. Feel free to bang some hearts on as well if you want. Thank you for dropping back through as well, man. It's always appreciated when people come back. That gives me a little bit more faith that I might be heading in the right direction for something. And thank you for sticking with the stream and watching, guys. Even though it's lower numbers, or low numbers, it's all the watch time is massively helping. You got your first haircut today. Mad. I definitely need to watch my language then, don't I? I can tell that straight away. Oh. I don't need them anymore. No, we can still grow it at the front. I thought there was more in that than there wasn't, and it just went straight over me tash. Right. Don't crash. Eyes left and eyes right. I don't think I'm going to find what I was looking for, because I don't even know that I'm in the right direction. Oh, that could be promising over there. I don't think that's big enough. No, that's not big enough. I'm alright, mate. Spend some time in the air in an old F4. I'm going to go and look at it anyway, just in case more res is in when I get there. But I'm about to swap to a MiG-29 and go back in the Grand Canyon and show you some real flying. Because I'm playing this. That looks potentially... No. There's solar panel. Is that all solar panels over there? Ooh, I don't know. I want to check this first. Just a road, isn't it? There's some strange stuff out here, you know. Yeah, no worries, no worries. It's a runway there. If you send me through a request, but you'll have to wait until I'm on the game. I've got too many friends on there. I have to delete people as I accept new ones. So just wait till you see the next stream. It's on Fortnite. I'm actually just enjoying cruising around, potentially bumping into what I'm looking for. It's a golf course in the middle of nowhere. Have we come back to Vegas? We must have come back to Vegas. All of a sudden got very populated. I'll be streaming tomorrow, but I don't know when I'll be playing Fortnite next. I might play Fortnite tomorrow. I really love Prop Hunt on Fortnite. Guilty. Oh, that's not good. I've just opened my Windows screen. Couldn't see me playing then. I clipped that. No comment. No comment. Oh, I don't stream until late anyway, mate. Although one day this week, I think I'm going to play Daisy in the daytime, while I can get away with it one final time. No, I gathered that, mate. That's stick drift, man. I've got to completely rudder over, as I just slide immediately. But I'll take a landing with stick drift. Right, let me do the same again, but in a MiG-29. Bam 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 bam. Right, MiG 29. Same route as that then, as well. You don't, listen, don't ever think that you need to watch anybody's streams, mate. If a streamer complains about you not being here, don't watch them. Don't get me wrong, it's always nice when we've got people watching, but, you know, I'm sat here with one watching right now, but I know the lads have given me their time tonight already. So, not everybody can give like 2, 3, 4 hours. Plus, not everybody wants to watch for that long. So, if you can give me 5 minutes whenever you can, more than grateful. Only thing I ask is that people subscribe and that they hit a like on the stream because they're free. Eternity. Right, let's try and get away with a little bit more music. Ooh. I'll probably get slammed for this one. Whoa! Right, now some proper flying. Forgive the dodgy takeoff. We're battling stick drift. I thought we'd missed a song on that album. Right, now I can ramp it up. I've got my music sorted. Yeah, man. And I never want to miss this song. Oh, that ain't smooth, Connor. That ain't smooth. That ain't smooth. Get ready. Productions? How are you, mate? You've done it all before many times. Alright, 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 alright. Alright. You wait there, mate. You wait there. He's just joined us at the start of this run. Let me see whether you've seen this many times. And we will crash. Because we're gonna be pushing. We're gonna be pushing harder than what you've seen. Are you ready? Are you ready, Productions? Are you ready? Yeah? Are you ready? Coming in here, I've seen this before. You ain't seen Toffee, man. And as we always say to everybody, the lobby is public, my friend. Come and show me you can do it as well and ride next to me. Get in this canyon and ride next to me. Coming out of the F4 and into the MiG-29, you can so tell the difference on the control, even with some stick drift. In a bit. This is just a warm-up area. And as you might be Maverick on roids, but as we've always said with my streams, mate, Maverick wears fat pants pajamas. Stream might be buffering, I know about it. I just had a slump in frames again. Whoa! Right, I'm gonna crash trying something. No, I've come off angle. I'm determined to get this smooth one day, you know. F22's pretty good. You want to try this MiG-29 since they've changed it if you've actually got the game. 29 wins the vote of confidence now. Oh mate, you wanna if you're serious about good places, go to Vancouver International and head to the east. And just enjoy yourself for about 8 hours. Bloody stick drift, man. I ain't gonna get it until I get this flight stick swapped. Right, let's get back up the canyon. We've just flown all the way up the canyon in the F4 till we got to Vegas, so... Let's get flaps fully flattened out. Need the speed back. Ow. No, that's a bad one. That's a bad one. Oh, over rotation, but we survive. It was the worst plane on the game, right? It was horrendous when it was first released, and then I think what they did is they just went, we just need to thingy, we just need to make it fun, because the F-15 was my preferred one, but this runs faster than the F-15, it's more maneuverable than the F-15, F22 is good, very good, and you get the speed with it, but it's not as manoeuvrable as what this is. And they've just taken a bad plane and made it very arcadey, which is what, if you're a genuine low flyer, you'll know that obviously the arcadey type feel, the jet's low flying, there's nothing better. But yeah, I can't believe I clutched that save. Tight turns for a bit now. It's like this one S-bends all the way around, like. I love that I can just swap to cockpit because I can use my own settings rather than TikTok Live. Do you know what I mean? I absolutely adore that I can just crack on with it. Rather than having to swap whole scenes just to go to cockpit mode. I say that's a crash. If I breathe in like that, I'm crashing. Oh, my fucking hand, man. Fucking hand's killing me. You reckon I can get a new one of them on the... I don't even know what I'm. Oh yeah, we done a couple of subs tonight, and if I can just keep doing that and chipping away, and I know I rattle on about that, but we're coming up to 250 views again, baby numbers, but we're doing all right. All right, boom. Yeah, what I'm thinking about doing is playing DayZ for a day while I'm off before I start work again. And playing a normal server and seeing what like 500 hours of playing a pro server does to your like vanilla server, like the attitude that I take in there, if you know what I mean. But then I saw one of the guys that I watched playing, who plays DayZ, like one of the people I watch stream, he was playing a tournament yesterday, of like a solo tournament. We should just go in, and it's just like a big game of PUBG, but on DayZ, and the owners of the server reduce the circles, so you always have to be in certain areas of the map, so everybody's always pushed in one area. You know, like not the same area all the time, but they just move the map location to where you need to be. I think that this is Switch Disco all of a sudden. I just keep expecting to hear, I've never been afraid of the highest heights. I've like memorized their remixes of this stuff now. Have we passed your test then, Productions? Have we passed your assessment? Yeah, I could really get into the what do you call it? Oh, you were behind on the stream again. Yeah, do you know what? It naturally happens. Like what I'm seeing now on like my replay, on my replay, isn't where I am in the game. Like I'm like about 10 seconds behind. But yeah, I could get into playing competitive Daisy, but I still get like Fortnite, PUBG, Warzone, especially all those type of games. I used to get obviously like the nerves in the final 10, in the shaky hands and that type of stuff at first, but I'm just totally immune to it now. But DayZ is the only game out there which rattles me still, even with so much recent experience playing it. When I get PvP, I get proper like the adrenaline just pumps and I get proper shaky hands, and that's why I think I love playing it, because you kind of look for that hit, don't you? So from a competitive point of view, I don't think that I could win until I managed to get them nerves settled, which I know is possible because you used to have them nerves when you used to go to events. Like first event you go to ever, you can't play. You just cannot play. And then like by like third, fourth event, it's just like you're playing in your front room just as normal. Fucking hell. Whoo! No, definitely not. It's got the pull up on it. No, I knew that I'd clutched too hard on that. Such a stunning landscape, innit? I don't even know if I'm on the main vein anymore. Definitely not now. Let's freestyle it. Let's not freestyle it, eh? When do we, I don't even think Productions is still around, but I think he did drop the sub. But when do we tell him that we're unofficially first in the world at low flying? We can never have the official title. But when do we tell him? The only way you can beat me is by glitching. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, that wasn't beautiful. The thingy as well, if you're coming to format, mate, make sure you grab a ticket early. I think that place is going to sell out soon as well, because today it's hit the press as an event around Liverpool. So I've not even thought about the hotel yet, but I've got a ticket secured as such, and I just think it's going to sell out early. I think it's going to sell out before summer. I've got an absolute legend of a party animal coming up on the Friday as well. Not the Thursday, unfortunately. He's not coming for the main event, but the Friday he's coming. I'm bellying it. We're just trying to wing scrape it. No, not Stu. Not Stu. He'll not come. He'll not, he'll not come. Your only Betamax person that might turn up might be PDH, but he'll probably only, if he comes, he'll probably only come for one night, and then it's not. It's also, he might not, because I'm going for 2. I can't see him doing the quieter night, and we live really close to each other, so it's like, it'd be better to travel together, but then I don't know if he'd want to do both nights, if you know what I mean, so we might just screw it off. What do you call it? Amos might come as well, because he's northwest. He actually lives up near there. But I don't know if he's got any plans on coming through and doing the whole event. If it was a night in Liverpool just drinking, he'd be there straight away. Welcome back, Mr. Baz. Mr. Baz, welcome back. What have you had? You can't tell me it's a banging tea without letting us judge it. Totally lost control of that. Pushed that way too hard. I lost all my speed. Oh, yeah, man. Just look at how beautiful that is. Our last cooked like Korean noodles with broth and everything tonight, because she's watching loads of Korean TV programs at the moment, so we have to eat everything Korean now. Should we get it to spin a bit? Recovery mission. Yeah, well, that type of thing. We just didn't have the egg. Extra mature Snowdonia cheddar. Do you know one thing that I do miss? Right? There ain't no Cheshire cheese over here. Like, it just doesn't exist. It just doesn't exist in Yorkshire. It's like you've spat on them when you ask for it. But yeah, my nice big flaky block of Cheshire cheese. Might make it my mission this week to find some. You love crumbly Lancashire. My dad always used to call me Lancashire lad, and I used to argue with him all the time and call him a Scouser. And we both argued till we were blue in the face, because where he were born was originally like Liverpudlian, like district to a degree back in the 50s. And he was like, I'm not a Scouser. And I'm just like, yeah, but you were born in the district of Liverpool. And then he were like, well, in that case, you're a Lancashire lad then. And I'm like, no, I'm not. He'd be like, but you were born in the district of Lancashire. I was just like, yeah, but it was the district of Lancashire in the 50s. And I wasn't born in the 50s, so it doesn't count. Otherwise, we're all that one fucking continent from years ago when the ground was all together. You always love a little bit of Wensleydale. Don't. People used to call... No, I'm not even going there. I'm not even telling you like that. I almost admitted a way to fucking bully me then. I mean, I think you know where I was going with that. It was better without the beard. Maybe look at the Instagram post from last night. Nice cheese, Gromit. Do it again. No. Do it again. No. Just say Wensleydale once more, for fuck's sake. Wensleydale. Look at his lips. Look at his mouth. It even moves the same. And people would grab your face and like they'll be like, I'm animating you. Fuck off. People wonder why I moved away from my mates. Twats. Crikey! Oh, we're freestyling now. We are off the beaten track. What an area. Eee, that was too much. Eee, as if we've rescued it. I'm counting that as a rescue. Still rescue. Death. I believe so, yeah. Yeah, it's a cheap one. It's only about 15 quid. Don't judge me on that bit. Cheese. Wensleydale. I'm only trying to get partnered as well so I can put my own emojis in. Right. Speed. Need speed. Need to go down. Oh, it didn't have a mountain on the other side, you bastard. 567. Which we were just under 500 naturally over the last, like, 365 days. And it's taken, the hours started going on yesterday, so they're about 5 days behind. So, this month alone, I'm on 300 hours. So, I'm expecting, obviously, if we keep the momentum, it'll keep going on, and then what was taking me forever will think. But I used to be over the threshold when I used to stream on here originally, And then I stopped streaming and they took partnership off me. So I know I can do it, but the natural way of streaming just doesn't pull anybody in. It's the same as every other platform. Whereas this is the future of streaming if they can keep the feed kind of coming in. But obviously, it's not grabbing people properly yet. And that's down to me, that's down to the content. One thing that I do have faith in, and I was going through this with Tink this morning, just having a quick unofficial meeting as such, is that my content over the last month has been pushed to 65,000 people, you know, with the thumbnails. In like 8,500 people have clicked the content. So, you know what it's like with YouTube. You don't make a decision based on anything other than that thumbnail in that title. So, I need to get better at thumbnails and titles. Simple as that. They're showing my content to 65,000 people. My conversion is just under 2%. I need to get that up to like 5%. Oh, look at this area, man. Oh, come off the canyon, yes. Oh, that was too low. As soon as I come off the canyon, I'm struggling. Ooh, water. Does that mean Vegas is north of here again then, isn't it? Well, west of here. Oh, that type of butter. What a world we live in. Yeah. Yeah, it's appreciated, mate. It'll definitely buzzword some stuff. Give me a week, I'll show you a fucking painful chest. Fucking hell. I like working on this wallet yesterday. There's a particular thing that I like to do where I'm sanding rather than using a knife, and I just think it gives a better finish, and I'm going against what everybody in the industry says. But, you know, this is what makes my wallets different to everybody else. I do it my own way. Although, actually, last night I watched a couple of hours of it. I think I knew about it, and I've forgotten that I was gonna research it. But obviously, leather is skin at the end of the day, right? People tattoo leather for practice, right? And they do like acrylic, like fake skin stuff as well, but they used to do it on leather. And some people are like pushing that again. And I was like, well, hang on. Like, I've always wanted to do tattooing, but I don't know the first thing about it. But I was thinking, you know, if I got some like natural leather and I got like a tattoo gun, if I learned tattooing, I could tattoo artwork and then turn that into wallets. You know, just as like I'll learn that over the next couple of years. But then I thought that'd make really good wallets, that, if I could actually do artwork onto them. I like the carving stuff and I want to learn that, but I think I get a lot of satisfaction out of that. They also in the early days of tattooing in America, they used to break into mortuaries on an evening, believe it or not, and get the people. You give me your leg to practice on. I ain't tattooing no person. We'll do it as a giveaway. 100,000 subscriber special. Yeah, cadaver wallets. Nah, I'm on about a tattoo, you sick motherfucker. Although I'll make sure that I'm tanned and leathered when I'm gone. Someone can make a wallet out of me. BTMX Inc. Mad. I do more think of this channel as that type of thing though now. Right. Everything that I'm doing and uploading and leaving public will be there for many generations of family to watch. I think it's kind of cool. I think everybody should do it. I think everybody should vlog and learn how to do it. Well, I've looked. There is ways to do it, and I've looked at a number of different things, but it's just so expensive to get like a logo, and then you've got to do it for things. So I was even looking the other day at laser. You know, blue light laser printing. And you can even cut leather with it and that type of stuff. But I'm like, I can't even get a fucking garage roof sorted. I ain't gonna get a fucking blue light laser machine. And then I found a place in China, obviously. And there's a few places in the UK, but all the stuff comes from China, so you might as well do it this way. Where you can get little like bag lapels, which are engraved. And I'm like, do you know what? Get one small enough. They'd look nice on card holders and wallets, you know, on the inside, on the inner panel. So I could company brand some stuff by cheating and doing it a different method. But then, like with this as well, you see the Halloween stamp from the tannery? There's nothing to stop me getting an ink stamp made up and actually inking the back part of some of the leather myself and just flipping it round for certain ones. Yeah, well, that it's the same thing. For the stamp that I'd have, it's the same. It's almost the same as a branding iron, but it's still done on brass. But then you need an arbor press, just a 1 ton arbor press, to be able to like press it in. But it's the fact that if you then want one slightly bigger, you then got to go and make another one. And they're about anything from like 50 to 80 quid. And then So it's like it's 50 to 80 quid every time you want a size of a thing, but then it's like another 50 quid for the fucking handle and everything if you're going to do that, but then it's 100 quid for your arbor press. Do you know what I mean? It's like all of a sudden to put a logo on a wallet, it's like 250, 300 fucking quid by the time you're finished. And I'll be honest, if I got a branding iron, right, and I had a Betamax logo, do you really think that I'm not going to end up doing it to myself? Do you really think I'm going to go that long without doing it? It is only a matter of time. I love a roaring fire in my back garden on an evening after the stream. I really do, right? Little incinerator, as often as I can, I'll have it cranked up like a jet engine within an hour after the stream, right? I'm going to have it sitting in that, and then I'm just going to prop it up against garage wall, and it'll either be on my thigh or on my arse. Do you know what I mean? But as much as I love Betamax, I ain't gonna fucking brand myself with it. It was like, I used to have a viewer. She's had a wallet off me as well. She don't live that far away. She's like, probably like a 20-25 minute drive. At one point, I used to have a phattpantz logo, a separate one, which was just a P with like a graffiti crown over the top. And I had to kind of stop using the logo because she was going to get it tattooed on her. And I was like, I ain't even got it tattooed on me. Like, do you know what I mean? Don't tattoo my logo on you. Like, I will change it within a year. I always do. Do you know what I mean? Don't put something substandard on you. Anyway, never mind a fucking streamer's logo. Don't do that. Please don't do that. No, if I was I know what tattoos I'd have, but they'd be that mixed up. I think tattoos should tell a story or mean something. So if I eventually do the DNA test and I come back with 1% Scandinavian, I'm getting some ravens put on me. I've got nothing. And I'm almost getting to the point where I'm too old to start getting something, because obviously your skin gets worse as you get older. But I would love to have 2 ravens for Hugin and Moonin from, what do you call it, from Odin in Norse mythology. One, because it's like our lass's favourite bird, so I can kind of put it on me without putting a name on me, if you know what I mean. But then both of them would be to represent my sons, again, without putting names on. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, it actually means something. And then the intention of it would be to, every time that my kid has a kid, I'd put another one in the background, you know, another raven flying. So I'll kind of like build a family tree. But I would, and this is where it gets stupid. If I was to have any tattoo, which is why I don't have any tattoos, I would have, you know, like where you get your, you know, where you get like your gang tattoos in Cali and shit. You know, like, you know what I mean, that type of font. I would have phattpantz across my shoulders, right, with the Betamax shield underneath it. But that's where it starts getting stupid, because that's a stupid tattoo. But that means so much to me, like compared to everybody else's tattoos. I've got reasons to wear them, if you know what I mean. And then the only other one, maybe 2, that I'd have would be a Senate logo from skating, and maybe a Roche's logo, maybe a Razor's logo as well. But yeah, I'd have a load of skating brands tattooed on me, just so that they're, you know, skating was a huge part of my life. Like 5-6 years, like nothing but skating. You've got a Phoenix. Yeah, I did say there's a guy that I know. He's covered head to toe in him. He's even got. He was laughing because he was like, I've even got 3 tattoos I've done myself, which are terrible. He had like, I'll tell you a story about this guy. He had like 50 odd. He's I was telling him about the big Viking one that I wanted as well. And I said, but I can't do it without being Scandinavian, right? And he said, what the fuck are you on about? I said, it's stupid, innit, if you get something tattooed on you. Now, this guy is a fucking killer. I'm convinced of it. He's a Turkish guy. And he said to me, he says, I'm fucking Turkish, and I've got a fucking tattoo of Conan the Barbarian on my back, and he's not even fucking real. So get your fucking Viking shit done. And I was kind of like, all right, yeah, fair play. But when I worked in that warehouse, when I got to know him, I didn't make a mistake. I used to obviously play tricks on people, and I used to tell people, we're not landing that, are we? We might. I am going back up, I think. I used to tell people, because he had like 50 odd, I used to say, you know him over there? Obviously I won't name him. So you know him over there? And they're like, yeah. He's ex-mafia, you know. And fucking, obviously, you pick the right audience for it. And he'd be like, is he? And he's just like, yeah. He's ex-mafia. He said, like, every tattoo is a memorial of somebody that is killed and a reason behind it. He was like, is it? And I'm just like, yeah. It's like, go and count how many you can see on him. And I'm like, his letters on his hands and that, they're all what do you call it? They're all like from somebody. And then I got ill, and I left work for 2 weeks, and I left him at work thinking this guy had killed over 50 people. And then when I went back, I was like, I might need a word with him. So this thing he'd been avoiding you. He says, yeah, I haven't fucking seen him since you were off. He says, every time I fucking go near him, he runs away from me. So, and then he said, what have you told him? And he's like, oh, I might have told him that you're part of the Turkish mafia. Like, you fucking what? And he always threatened he were going to get another tattoo for fucking me because of that. But yeah, sometimes you think there was another one. There was a ginger lad. He was sick, and nobody else knew that he was sick. So I told everybody that he'd been sacked for nicking Factor 50 sun cream. Ain't good, that. Day 2 of his absence, I had to go to the team leaders, and I'm like, I've done something. Just what? It's not going to be fucking good, is it? He's like, I might have told Fingy's off because he's been caught stealing and that he's been sacked. Alright, but it was Factor 50 sun cream, and that ain't going to go down well with HR because he's ginger. We'll deal with it. Thank you. I'll go and work extra hard for the next 2 days. Knobbers. Oh. DNA test to get his paycheck. Fucking hell. Oh, can't wait to start my new job. Where do I do my DNA test? Oh. What for? My wage? You not got to do one, though. I've always said it, though. As long as you're confident in what you say, you can get away with anything. Never mind if you put a shirt, some work boots, some jeans on and an high-vis and all that. Fucking hell, you'll get away with anything then. Maybe even bang some glasses on. It's funny. That was tight. Buckets of steam. Oh yeah. Oh man. Steam. We used to have a belting one. Where we worked, kitchen were in the basement, right? This is when I was very young. Kitchen were in basement. We used to send people up to the steam pipes to catch the steam so that we could relight the ovens. So they fucking run up and we give them fucking pan lids. Bump, run downstairs, open it up, there's just water. You'll have to run back faster. Getting people to pick all the grapes out of a grape salad and then siding it into the fucking bin after they've done it. But to be fair, there's also when you know you're getting pranked as a newbie as well, and you just go along with it. You just have some fucking time off. I remember doing the old classic long stand to someone, sending her up to... because when I worked, and I'll say the name of the company of this one because it was ages ago, when I worked at Carphone, we had 2 stores very close to each other. And the manager of the other store was a proper twat, and like it just wasn't fun. There was nothing fun about him. He ran a tight ship, he hit his targets, but he were a knob. And I took my chances one day, and this bird were doing me head in when we were doing like you know you have to change over all your pos. And I took a gamble and I sent her for a long stand at the other store, and unfortunately it was the other manager. In phone rings, and I'm like, fuck's sake, it's such and such. He's probably just gonna not see funny side and fucking thing. He says, "I'm calling you. I've come in the back of the shop because I wanted a word with you immediately." And I'm like, "What?" He says, "How long are you sending her for this long stand?" I was like, "As long as you want, mate." And he had her for an hour, an absolute hour, just stood there doing nothing. And it was like, I didn't think he were gonna go with it at all, and I was like, he has got a sense of humour, you know. It's in there. If you get the right thing, it's in there. Then we tested a few other things and found out he really didn't have a sense of humour. Before you realised. You get any tartan paint with it as well, yeah? Fallopian tube. I remember dropping somebody off a fire exit at college. What? I didn't really. Oh, that one went wrong. Massive over rotation. Same guy got suffocated with powder paint. That was an awful thing, that. It was almost like the guy had done something and needed to be educated at college. They're advertising Trance in the Woods again as well. Over rotation again on the flip back. Have an harder job tomorrow, I reckon. We've done a few subs tonight. I think we've done 6. But it's all still again in that first, well, 5 in the first hour. Well, first 20 minutes and then 1 after. I think the battle bus helped tonight. But just didn't retain in. Didn't retain. That's not fucking nobody saving that. I don't even know what I was thinking. Bum 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 bum. Should we go to space as a final run through? Can you hear what tune's coming in? I think unless we get a spike in the next 5 minutes, I'll be. No, unless we get a mad spike that comes in, I'm kind of looking for a place to land. Diving faces. One of my all-time favourite tunes, this. Something tells me I want something over there. But I've got no control of my plane currently. My favourite ever dance tune, which I'm sure some of you know, is Laurent Garnier, Man with a Red Face. Which obviously ain't no trance. It's an old school house fucking tune. But I think it's heavily influenced because I saw Laurent Garnier play it at Cream with a live percussion and saxophone. And he took time out to come and say hello. I was like, so like the memory of that song is ridiculous. And then, I offended Pete Tong in the other room after that. Oh dear. Okay, when I think back, he must have fucking hated me that night. I'd just come off a buzz. Laurent Garnier was fucking the best person in the world, and Pete Tong were being a twat because he wasn't like Laurent Garnier. Do you know what I mean? Purely judge the man just because he wasn't like the other experience from room to room. Well, we done 260-ish views, roughly. That's all that I remember from Warhammer was fucking dry brushing. This isn't what I thought it was. It's a terrible angle. I don't often do this. Outlast? Fuck Outlast, man. Nobody ever says that. Oh, I might play some Outlast. No. No. Not at all. Not at all. One day, I'll how many people have we got here? One day, I might release this again.
Right, guys, welcome to a new series, welcome to a new channel. This is the Games Lodge.
You
Talking
can't.
to the guys which are behind it. The first thing that we decided that we're going to.
Did you hear that? The Games Lodge, another project that I did. You ain't having no visual of this.
It was a series devoted to me being absolutely shit scared of horror games. I don't like playing them. I never have. It's not a well kept secret. Everybody knows that I just won't play horror. Really not. Up here, up in a hill and Resident.
Let me.
No. Scaffolding over there.
Yeah, it exists. It exists, guys. It's out there. It's hidden. It's locked away. You know what that part was, don't you? Yeah. I have 2 episodes of playing Outlast recorded, uploaded on YouTube, and fucking privated. You're not having them. You're not having them. You ain't having it. Oh, no, sorry. I don't know where I accidentally moved my plane to. Can't see an airport as well. And I've turned off all my airport markers. So travelling game? Eh? What game was that? A travelling game? Oh, actually, I know what you mean. So it was either that Route 67 or whatever it was, or it was that weird, like, story game. You remember that weird story game? Now, I have not looked at any games for about 6 months, lads. I'll be honest with you. I am so off my Route 67. Yeah, that were a good one. I escaped 3 or 4 times on that, maybe even 5 times. I really played that game. But yeah, I've not looked at any games. Mr. Milton's been in the background, and in stream going on about Helldivers. I haven't even watched any footage from it other than about 2 seconds. It looks like we're landing here. Get that for stick drift, man. It's just twisting. Good job we didn't put it down there. Bloody dipping. All over the place, man. Bit of a mad place to finish the stream, isn't it? Oh, thank you for your support, assistance, and everything else tonight. 262 views, much better than any other platform at the moment, and 6 new followers. Brings us to a grand total of 3,873. But the good news is, some of the streams that I did 4 or 5 days ago are getting like 5 up to 50 views now after the stream's finished. So they're getting out there and people are watching as well. So if I have one of them take off, could be good. Anyway, thank you for your time, brothers. I'll probably see you tomorrow. I'll probably take a day off soon as well, but probably not tomorrow. Ha ha.